Demonstrating how to make a shower corner seat using PVC material. What you're looking at right in front is materials that I did pick up from the Lowe's Home Improvement. Purchased some Royal trim board, PVC board, which is a 3/4 inch by 9 1/4, about an 8-footer. Try to get the widest one. Well, this is going to be my platform. Then also for bracing, I use some what you call it, molding, brick mold by PVC brick mold, 8-footer as well. So yeah, just dry fitting the pieces there. I'm measuring from the top is actually going to be those brick mold pieces are actually going to be mounted underneath that platform. And I'm going to try to mount the brick mold right at 15 inches. So therefore the platform and my dual rock board as well as my towel will give me probably about 16 inches total seat height. Just dry fit. The rods you see on the corners are what's going to actually try to help brace the platform from the bottom. And I'll probably show more of that video in the future. Just mounted the side brick mold, PVC brick mold to the floor. Made sure that it was level across. And then also make sure that it had a fall. You can see that or not. You should be able to see the fall there. So that way it will have a downward slope for the water to run towards the drain. Also have a level seat. All right, and just a little adjustment. I did mount it at a height of actually at 16 inches, I think. Let me get a tape measure to verify. Okay, yeah, I got my tape measure here. Yeah, it looks like I'm put a seat. I'm gonna have a pretty good high seat. My wife has no problems bending over, so I'm gonna make sure that by the time her seat should be about 18 inches high. It's about 3 inches higher than normal. This is brick mold is mounted right at 17. Yeah, maybe about 17 and a half, and then be close to 18 by the time it's all said and done. I just want to show you the progress here. After cutting, I guess, my brick mold to provide a brace on the wall, I just want to show you where I'm at right now. Again, I use this OSI Tech Mount for PVC trim for home. Use this, got it from Lowe's Home Improvement. Mounted this up against the wall, caulk out the seams and everything else, and make sure I put enough of the mass on the surface so that way it will adhere. And I braced it, let it sit for 24 plus hours. That way I know for sure it's really good and rigid. I'll let you know that I still have my fall there. Let me see, hold on, let me try another one. Yep, still have my fall on both sides. And then as far as that being level all the way across, definitely make sure I maintain level this. So it's definitely level from left to right and got a fall so that way the water will slope down towards the drain. So again, using PVC brick mold pieces is a bracing point. Also, I told you earlier that I took some 8-foot by 9 feet wide PVC, I think it's a 1/4 inch thick, also got from Lowe's. And made myself kind of like my, I guess you call it a platform. Kind of a triangle platform. A little bit longer on one side versus the other one because I want more extension in this way. But I'm going to see how this all fit together. Let's see, put this on here as possible. Okay, let's see, sitting there pretty good. So basically this is what my seat will look like. And I'm going to use some cement board on the top. That way my towel will be able to have something to adhere to. But I'm just going to build this as kind of like a brace platform. I plan on building some, which I'll show you later on in the video, some braces so I could be able to, I want to have some sort of a mounting surface. I'm going to use some more brick mold and I'm going to try to mount a piece right here. That's why I cut this out of 45. That way this will be flush with this wall and I have something to adhere. Yeah, there we go. yeah, put it flush here. This will give me a flush surface. That way I can have something to secure another piece of my Durock. So I have something to, as a face, a front face. Put more pieces, but I'll show you that later on in the video. Right now, I just want to show you that I went ahead and mounted the platform using, again, my Master OSA Tech mount adhesive, massive. Went ahead and brace it from the bottom as well as put some extra weight on the top. That way I wanted to put more force on my ledges here because I didn't want to make sure they're 100% cured and try to reduce the weight on it. But yeah, so put some weight on top, held it from the bottom. That way it'll just be making contact with the ledger. Also went ahead and took some more brick mold and made a brace for it as well in the front, making it flush with my platform. That way I can have me a surface there for my Durock or my cement boards. Also keep in mind now, because I do have a slope at the bottom, I did put like maybe a 3-degree cut at the bottom of these brick molds, just make sure that I at least get it level. You want it to be level in the front as well as level on the side. So I got to make sure that I got to go back and check that before they set. So I'm gonna let it sit overnight and see where it go. Again, since I do have some extra pieces of my 9-inch wide platform that I built, 9-inch wide PVC material that I built the platform on, I'm gonna use some of that as well to build some more braces. Since I got the materials, I can't do nothing else with it. Go ahead and build some more braces underneath. So where you see that bucket at, I'll show that in a later video. I'll probably put a couple more braces there. Probably gonna put a brace right here at the seam, since I do have a seam there where the two 9-inch went together. I put a brace underneath there, that way they won't separate itself out. All right. So again, here's got a 1/4-inch Durock that I'm gonna put on the top platform. I'm gonna leave that much of a thickness, and then probably gonna use maybe a 1/2-inch Durock that I'm gonna use on the front panel where I'm putting the braces at. Okay, I think I mentioned this earlier clip that I had some extra pieces of my 9-inch wide PVC board, 1/2-inch by 9-inch PVC board. So I'm using those also to brace up. Just extra materials I'm using also to brace. I should put one on the seam where I had the platform where they seam them two together. I put that piece right there at the seam. That way it will keep that from separating out over the years. And then I put one other piece in the front right here. That way I can have a little face front. So when I put my biker board, I have some surface to mount the biker board against, as well as supply me some type of support towards the front edge. So I'm gonna let this dry overnight. Continue to use the OSI bonding material. And after it dry, we'll start putting biker board up against it. All right, bye. Just before I start putting on putting biker board onto the frame, I just want to see the finished product here. Like I said, I use all my materials. It's purchased. I might as well can't do nothing else with it, so go and use it all as well. So I end up putting some extra braces that you see up against that wall underneath that ledge. I put a 9-inch wide piece up against there just in case, so that would just help support that weight. Just nothing on it, but just adhesive and some screws. So use up all my materials. Got my front pieces here, so I can be able to put something to mount my my sheetrock board too. So this is just the finished product. It's been dry for over 24 hours. I even stood on top of it and fight out. I'm about 230. Let's see if I step on top of it now. Yeah, it holds me pretty good. Looking down. Oh, that is pretty strong and sturdy. I'm good to go. All right. Here's pretty much close to our finished product on the end. The board is finished. I already got my biker board on and I already let it sit and dry overnight. real good and flush. I'm now starting to mash up the seams with some mortar as well as mesh tape. But yeah, this should do it. And it's pretty well sturdy. PVC it worked out pretty good. So here's the finished product. All right, well, that's it. That's my final project. My name is Norris Harry. Wanted to share this video. One of the things I struggled with was trying to figure out some type of material I could use for a corner seat that would not rot over years, make sure you have some longevity. So PVC material came to me one day and I said, oh yeah, if I use it to build a platform or a bench, it should work pretty good. So that's my video. Hope you guys find it helpful and be creative with it. Engineer something that could cause you to be happy. With that, see you around.